So the first one, it was...
The first one, I don't want to talk about that one, but...
No, we got to. We got to. So
okay, yeah, so
that was your first...
yeah, so the first one we did
live together. You was a virgin to the polygamous world.
We all did live together, but like she would kind of branch off and do her own thing. And then we kind of liked each other more than we liked him. But...
Well, maybe that's because you met her.
No, first. He was just a dick. Like, I don't know. We just clicked better. He just was kind of, clown. But the second time, like, oh yeah, so you asked about the threesome part. So, I mean, yes, it is sexually better, but it would be times where I'd come in the house from work and I didn't feel like having sex. I've been at work all day. But she's already been home, he's home, and I will go to sleep and they be fucking on the other side of the bed. So it has been like that. So I will say polygamy is more of like it's not for the weak heart. Because it's like, literally, I could be in the bed asleep and they're dead ass having sex right next to me. And I'm like dead ass asleep, not phased, not bothered, not...
So you gotta be mentally strong for...
So actually, my views have kind of changed. Because...
How have your views...
Okay, so I can say that...
Matter of fact, no. See, cause we about to dig a little too far.
Alright, so let's say that's still a trend.
We're going to take one step at a time.
But so, yeah, the threesome thing is definitely a factor. It definitely is fun sexually with more people.
How did y'all break up, and you can kind of explain between both of those situations, or how did y'all break up how did y'all end it? How did y'all split the responsibilities of the household with each other? Like, was it like the man literally didn't have to do anything at all? It was more like...
Yeah, so actually, people want to do this polygamy thing just for the fun of it, when actually that's not how it works. Like, if you can't afford the first bitch, you don't need another one. That's how it goes. Even with a side bitch. If you can't afford the first bitch, you don't need two.
You said you can't. That's good with side bitches.
Yeah, if you can't afford the bitch, you don't need another bitch. Bitches is bitches.
Not side bitches.
Shit.
I've been a side bitch. No, that nigga's stupid. Side bitches ain't.
Well, the times have changed. Back in the day, you used to have to pay to play, or called hush money. Now the side bitch and the main bitch is really not two different bitches.
You sure?
I used to be a side bitch. I don't know.
Cause I've been a side nigga on plenty of occasions. I've been a side nigga on many of occasions, but because I was side nigga type of vibes, I didn't require money. Like if they wanted to spend money, then cool. But especially if the girl know that. And the girls I'm speaking of, what I've seen in my day, if the girl knew that she was a side piece, I'm not taking her to no fucking Red Lobster and spending bread and you getting your shoes and nails.
Okay, so times have changed, because when I was a side chick, I was getting bills paid, I was fucking getting taken here, I was getting taken Walmart, like yeah, it wasn't
at Walmart.
No, I mean like in public. No, like it wasn't really, it was a secret, but it wasn't like, times have definitely changed, because back in the day, side bitches wouldn't dare be as bold as they are now. I can definitely say I was on some shit, like, back then side bitches didn't side bitches. Now niggas treat their side bitch like the main bitch. Like what JC say, I know you know, never treat the one that you love in the same way as when you fucking or something. Like basically niggas started fucking the game up when they started making both of them feel equal. That's when bitches started beefing.
Or maybe the women, even though they were side bitches, they started smartening up a little bit to where shit, if he just gonna be fucking me and not claiming me, I might as well get some bread out of this nigga. Obviously he keep coming back to fuck me, so my pussy is on fire. It gotta be some good. So shit, if I say shit, you gotta take me to Walmart. If you want to fuck.
No, he wasn't splurging me at Walmart.
I'm saying in general, even still. Oh, you gotta take me to motherfucking whatever Italian restaurant if you trying to fuck tonight. So it's kind of like women got a little bit smaller.
That's tricking. That's tricking.
They say it ain't tricking if you got it.
For the nigga, he's not tricking, she tricking.
Yeah, I mean,
that's like a silent exchange. That's like bougie prostitution. It is. It's like bougie. It's bougie. It's what I'm saying prostitution. Like if you, like I said, Muslims, they don't just have multiple wives for the sex. It's literally for a better household. The kids got 2 moms. It's more structure. It's more help. It's more support. So that was the whole thing.
But given those reasons that you just said, wouldn't that mean that it's like all 3 incomes together instead of the man still paying all the money for the bills and the...
So, for me, whatever works for whoever's household works for them. But
Right.
for the most part, most of the guys I date, they like to provide. Like that was a thing for him.
Real
like
man, the manly man.
Yeah, you know.
The manly shit.
So
I ain't splurging on multiple.
I didn't know that.
Shit, what? I ain't splurging on multiple.
Me a little bit, like so.
Before you get into that, before you get into that, the sex. Matter of fact, we gonna talk about the sex when we come back from break. But,
it was good as hell.
When you originally started out in this, I could say both situations, did you feel like it was going to be long term, or did you have in your mind like, all right, this is good for the moment, and we just riding it out however long it ride out? You didn't really have long term expectations for, like, what was your mind frame, like your expectations of the relationship going into it? Like,
so the first one was a fun thing. The second one, that is like I said, that one started off me being a side chick, and then he like, cause he was like, one thing about him, he's very honest. Like, so he basically like he'll tell you what it is if you want to deal with it or not. So that's why it was an okay situation for me, because it wasn't like, oh, he hit it. He was like, okay, me and my baby mother won't get back together, but I still want to fuck with you too. She with it, and then we both like bitches, so it was kind of like a cohesive thing. Cause I'm the type of person, if you let me know what it is and you give me the options to choose, that works.
do you like vagina or penis more?
I like dick more, but
You wouldn't mind cleaning the carpet or two? I'm talking about in your day. I'm not talking about that. I'm not talking about that.
yeah.
Okay. So when you got into the relationship,
Yeah, it wasn't like.
was it like equal, or did you have it in your mind like, or was it like back and forth, like,
Am I a pillow princess?
I want some dick today, and then the next day was like,
No, so
I feel like eating some vagina today.
No,
Like,
so everything, like, so it would be times where, like, we also shower, because cleanliness is very important with.
Y'all took showers together? Like all the time?
No, we never
More
took showers
times
all
than
together. But I'm saying, like, because cleanliness is very important when you're having sex with multiple people, especially 2 women, because you can throw the pH balance off. But it'd be times where me and her would have sex with each other, he would sit there and watch. You know, I would be giving her head, she'd lay there, blah, blah, blah. Like, it was very equal. And then it'd be times where shit, I get tired. I'm tired of fucking chicks, and they just be having sex. So it was definitely like a equal exchange. It would be 2 times. I mean, one time when he laying there, we both going ham on him at the same time. The girl were very close. Like, that's a very good friend of mine. Like, we're very close. We did have like a small falling out, but that's like one of my really good friends now. But at first, it was like we fuck with each other because of the nigga thing. So that was kind of like, it was like nice, nasty.
So what about the second one? Cause you keep referring to the first one, so I'm
No, that's what I'm talking about. The one I keep talking about is the second one, because that was the more real one. But like I said, one of them didn't work out because it was just a lot of, I don't know, like, I'm always the younger one in the situation.
So you the more lively one.
Yeah, I'm not gonna say more fun, but
more fun.
It's like a balance. Like, in one of them, she was older, she was more rational, she was sensible.
More calm.
Yeah, she was like me fast forward, probably, give me like, I need like 10 more years. I'm doing pretty good, but.
Wow.
And then it was me, I was young, 21, ratchet. Like, he used to call me his little hood chick. Like, he loved how crazy I was and shit.
Throwing some spunk into it.
Yeah, it was just a lot of fun, and I'm like, like this boy said, you like a nigga homeboy. So I'm very cool to be around. So yeah, I mean, it was just, but she was cool as shit too. Like, she's definitely fun. She's definitely who I would probably be when I be 36. She was good as shit. She like, yo, now.
And she was cool with having a little youngin in the bedroom?
No, she hated my ass. And if she see this, I love you, yo, but she hated my ass. I knew she did. She could not stand my ass.
Alright, so we want to take a quick little 5-minute break. When we come back, we gotta dig into a little of these sexual escapades that you had in these polygamous relationships. But we'll be back. Give us a couple minutes, people. We'll be back in a minute.
It was the same. It was the same. It was like probably 2 days apart. From us living together and being around each other all the time, that's real. Like that really happens to girls.
Became synced.
Yeah, that really happens to girls. When you're around somebody for like when I was with my sister, our shit was like a couple days apart shit. But yeah, like that shit was like an actual full-blown relationship. Like he literally got in trouble. If he did something wrong, he had to buy 2 gifts. If it was Valentine's Day, he had to buy 2 of this. Or if he fucked up, he had to buy 2 roses, 2 whatever it was. Like that's how he was. That's how he apologized with shit. So yeah.
When it came to like holidays, like how y'all know who family to go around for holidays? Like
so I would
Thanksgiving,
say
Christmas. That. Or did the man?
But you know I don't really have like that kind of thing with family with holidays and shit. So we would actually all go to his mother's house. God rest her soul, she passed away. But and one of them, both of mine we went to their house because you know I don't really have too much family, so it wasn't really nobody to bring them to. But I know for my second one, we stayed over his mother's house. Like she was cool as shit around all his family. I've been around all her family. Like yeah, nobody actually was around mine, but we went around that family. Like they knew they knew the lifestyle, and there wasn't no judgment. It was cool. Like it was real cool. It wasn't no like weird shit.
How did y'all friends and family view this polygamous relationship?
So my family, like I said, I don't really. This is me, my mom, my brothers.
Or close friends, not necessarily like blood relatives.
They judged because the first one, everybody was the first one people was hating on us because like he was popular and shit like that, and like people used to hate on us and shit. But the second one, oh god, we caught so much shade.
Yeah.
Oh shit, my alarm going off.
Girl, we live.
Nah! The police about to come to my house. Hold on.
Oh, man.
No, the baby coming in the house. No, we fine. Alright, so.
Dang. Okay. Shit, okay. Can we take a shot? Before you start talking again, can we take one more shot, please? One shot
maybe
for the road.
you just got over.
Hold up, what are you doing?
Guess,
cheers. Dang. Alright.
Oh, there you go. But yeah, so.
Woof.
With them, when it was more of like an accepting type of situation, it was cool. Like their family was, his mother knew like what type of nigga he was. She was cool as shit. Like she was cool. God bless her soul. She was like the coolest lady ever. And the first one, hell yeah, we was always over his mother's house, like all the time. We was always at his mother's house. Me, her, and then we had added like another little girl, but she didn't really work out too well, so we trying to get her to move. But
was there ever a point to where just say they wanted to have a threesome, of course, because it's a polygamous relationship. Whatever a time where you did not want to have sex or want to fuck, but for the sake of the relationship, you still engaged in this, so to keep the...
So, yeah, alright, so, one time, like, he was very, like, messing with them. The second one, no, they didn't have no kids together, but her son was kind of like his son and vice versa.
So in that first one where the kid was there, and he had a kid with the other woman, did it make you feel some type of way, or did you feel kind of obligated, like after like months and y'all knew like, all right, y'all gonna stick this out? Was it like, did you want a baby by him as well? Because shit, if one person has is reaping, and of course, yeah, it's a polygamous relationship, but that's, I got a kid with her, and you still gotta do everything like wifely duties. You still gotta do all of that, but he has a kid with her. Were there ever moments to you where it was like, yo, why can't I have a baby by this guy? Or was that even a conversation that you had with that guy?
Okay, so the first one, absolutely fuck ass not. No. Wasn't even thinking about having a kid with him. That was like some fine shit. The second one was kind of... So I can't disclose something on this internet, on this air.
You ain't gotta do that, baby.
But I will say that it wasn't like she's having a baby, because technically in both situations the other female was there first, but in the second one I knew like me and him wasn't going to end up together, and she had been around for at that time 5 years, because that was like 3. It was like 4 or 5 years, because they've been together for like 8 years, because they were already together before I even came along.
Do you think that caused issues? Because they already had years in by the time that...
So she really likes girls. She's really into girls. She's really into that whole situation. I think for her the issue was like, alright, so in her mind I was an add-on. But in reality, we were kind of like, so okay, so just imagine you working a job for 7 years, and then y'all get this new fucking employee that come in there, and then your fucking boss promotes them to manager, or they're getting the same pay you done worked 7 years to get, and they just came in this motherfucker getting. So it was a situation where, you know, she would say like, she would tell me something that I wasn't supposed to know, but he already told me. Cause he was a working nigga, but he was a street nigga too. So it was some like life or death shit. She would like confide me and tell me. I was like, I know. And she'd be like, how you know? So I think for her it was kind of like, I don't think that she liked, and I don't think that she'll say it, but I don't think that she like wait a minute, like she was really like they probably wouldn't have getting married. They still fuck with each other and shit. But for her, I think it was like, wait a minute, this bitch just came around and she's like on my level, like.
Do that shit. And whichever term that you want to do, that means that everybody is having sex together.
Yes.
Oh Lord, nah, I ain't.
Yeah, so I know for me, I wouldn't want
nope.
2 niggas. Like I'm cool with a nigga. I love females. I love female sex. It's different. Women know how to please other women because we know what we want. So
niggas don't know.
No. Don't get me wrong. If I ever had to choose,
niggas don't know.
Because I know be a little head monster. I'm not gonna say no name. But yeah, women are very. Women are more sensual, so it's more intense. It's more. It's
a nigga can be sensual, but sexual.
They can. I know one, but I'm just saying it's different. Women are just. It's just different. I love women. I love women bodies. I love just everything about women. But I couldn't imagine having 2 niggas.
Could you see yourself in another polygamous relationship?
So my views have changed. Like I could do another one, but with somebody that I am in love with, no. And that's why I kind of realized, like, well, damn, maybe I didn't love the person. No, I had love for them. Don't get me wrong. Like I definitely loved them, no doubt, because one of these motherfuckers is tattooed on my wrist. I'm not gonna say the names, but it wasn't.
It gave enough clues with like a lot of people mean.
No, people know. We weren't hiding that shit. Like we used to all 3 be in photos together, so it ain't really no secret. Yeah, it's just not a secret. I'm not gonna say the names. Yeah, no. But
shout out to them.
But I'm just saying, like it was, you know, I couldn't see myself. I could see myself doing it again on some fun shit. But as far as somebody, because I've only been in love twice. So as far as somebody that I'm in love with, I could not see myself sharing that person.
So compared to all of the monogamous one person you and a man, or just you and a woman,
Mm-hmm.
compared to those relationships, which ones were better for you?
I think at that time when I with the polygamy shit, I was like young 20s. So for me, like I said, I'm gonna be 26. How old am I? I'm gonna be 26 this year. So I was like cool 21, 22. So
right in the middle, baby.
Yeah, I'm almost fucking 30. So I like back then.
Oh yeah, don't say it like that.
I am almost 30, but you know, back then it was fun.
30-year-olds look better than y'all 20-years.
Boy, I look good. I was
Look, no, I ain't say specifically you. I'm just saying.
Oh yeah,
shit,
yeah. 30 is like maybe 20.
Look, my skin be all smooth and shit.
Look
here, you see my beard flourishing over here in this live? Look, my beard is over here looking cool. Look.
I'm not saying you old. I'm just saying like back then it was more so like I said, the first polygamy I liked the bitch. The second one, I was the side chick, and it just formed that way. It wasn't initially introduced that way. So for me, it was more so as, oh yeah, I can send this nigga back home. Like I don't gotta deal with. I just got my heart broke. So it was kind of for me. It was like, yeah, I don't gotta deal with the bullshit. That's another motherfucking headache. I can just send him home and go on about my business.
And I'm glad you just said that about you.
Damn.
Mahad the Don. All of the episodes definitely by the end of this week will be on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, everything. The Google shit, the fucking everything. 1500 radio, 1500 podcast city. Thank you for the opportunity as always. Next week we back again Wednesdays 8 to 10. Mr. Mahad, at Mr. Mahad, if you want to reach me on every fucking thing is at Mr. Mahad. New music coming soon. Videos coming soon. Everything. Apparel, merchandise, money committee coming soon. Shout out to Wild 3 Young Rome. You already know. Credit gang what it is. You did. We'll see you next week.
Adios. Thanks for having me.